grow short when you reach September and the autumn weather turns the leaves to flame, and I haven't got time for the waiting game.
Well, Mr. Kennedy, I think you can regard yourself as fully compensated for tripping over a pinner paving stone.
I'm really grateful, Mr. Callender. Really grateful. I've told me mates, if they want to sue, you're the guy.
My middle name is Sue. My mother wanted a girl.
Well, I'll be on my way. Thanks again, Mr. C.
Right. Are you all right?
You'll get used to me. I trip over everything.
Over everything. Oh, mind the stairs. Well, Perry, I bet you wish I had a pavement case now and again, don't you?
Hello, Mr. Callender.
Oh, hello, Hilary.
Just a quick word.
That I doubt, Hilary. Oh, has the EEC law book arrived yet?
Oh, no, I ain't seen it. Mr. Callender, you know, like when you're a hairdresser, you get people to practice on?
I'll take your word for it, Hilary.
Well, I was wondering if I could have a few clients. Just little ones, not murder or anything.
You mean GBH, assault and battery fraud?
Yeah, that sort of thing. Don't answer right away. Have a think about it.
I am, Hilary, I am.
Oh, by the way, your Mrs. Angel rang about tonight. She said the restaurant's called the Punch Up in Pinner.
Punch Up? I think you mean the Punjab. It's Indian.
Oh, I love an Indian, don't you? Ask for the chicken vindaloo.
Where's Miss Flood? Isn't she usually dragging you away by this time?
No, she sent me in.
Oh.
The thing is, this man's on the phone to her. We had a lovely voice.
Do you think you could go and bother see Jamie? That is, if he's arrived.
Oh, right. I'd settle for a little burglar.
Oh, I'll find you a dwarf who robs bungalows, okay?
Be a start, yeah.
Well, Perry, you think it's murder where you are?
Me? A real romantic? Oh, how kind. We have a lot in common then. You know, I can't believe that it's being published. And you will send me a copy. Thank you. Ah, like you, I believe in the old values. Sending a woman flowers, buying her gifts, treating her like a piece of Dresden china.
Morning, Miss Flood. Morning, Hilary.
At the third stroke, it will be 9:54 in 10 seconds.
Night-night. Night-night, Tammy. Night-night, Darren. Still raining, is it? So much for modern technology.
You should use the old-fashioned kind, Mrs. Angel.
Ah, but mine works in sunshine too, Gavin. God, I hope the bus comes quick.
Well, don't worry, I'll give you a lift. My car's just over there.
Your car?
Some shares come up trumps. Passed the test last month. First time round. It is all right to give you a lift.
It is if you want an A double plus in PE, Gavin.
Well, Gavin, you must be one of these upwardly mobiles I keep reading about.
I don't know how I'd manage without old Maggie. How'd you manage without a car, Mrs. Angel?
I get very wet. I'm afraid I can't drive. Ridiculous, isn't it?
Doesn't your husband drive a car, Mrs. Angel?
I'm divorced. I just keep the name for school.
Well, don't let it worry you, because 1 in 3 marriages end in divorce. So don't blame yourself. You don't fancy dinner this evening by any chance, do you? Dinner? I know a place.
Well, thank you, but actually I'm taking someone out this evening.
Ah, well, some other time then.
Perhaps when I'm a little older.
Good
evening. Welcome, Mrs. Angel.
Hello, Mr. Chowdhury.
And Mr. Angel.
Actually, I'm not Mr. Angel.
How's Nasrullah?
Oh, no more Indian rope tricks for a while.
Mr. Chowdhury's son sprained his wrist in PE.
You've been here before?
Oh, yes, lots of times. Can we have some poppadoms, please, to nibble at?
Certainly.
Well, it all looks very exotic. Could be a list of Indian MPs for all I know. Now, what would you like?
No, what would you like?
Well, you're not eating. Oh, good. That'll save a few bob.
Don't be daft. This is my turn to ask you.
Okay, I'll go first, seeing as it's you.
Alec, this is my treat, okay? You receiving me? Over.
Now then, how many murgis do you get in a murgi masala?
Alec, when I suggested this, didn't you twig I wanted to take you out?
Oh, Zoe, it's very sweet of you. But it's a man's prerogative.
A man's prerogative? Where's that written? The country diary of an Edwardian twit.
No, all I mean is...
Have you decided?
No, not yet.
Yes, we have. We'll have 2 onion bhajis, a tandoori mixed grill, lamb sagwala and some bingo.
Any bindi masala?
Yes, please, and a naan, keema naan, and a Peshawar. Alec, beer to drink? Good. 2 beers, please, Mr.
2 beers, please.
And let's have some taka dal.
Certainly.
Medium rare. You should have been facing Mecca. Oh, thank you. You do realise half your salary is on that menu.
Oh, Alec, I don't believe this. OK, you didn't bill me for my divorce. It's payment in kind.
I've already had payment in kind.
Well, this is the kind you can have in restaurants.
One for you, Mrs. Angel.
Thank you.
And one for you, not Mr. Angel.
Cheers.
Cheers. You sure you wouldn't prefer a Ganges water or something? Thank you. Well, I don't know what it was, but it was very tasty. The punch-up in Pinner. I never realised this was here.
My little yuppie Gavin probably has his business lunches here.
I don't think I like you having a toy boy.
Oh, I see. It's all right to have a toy girl, is it?
That's different.
Excuse me.
Thank you, Mr. Chowdhury. That was lovely.
Thank you.
Alec, please. I told you I was paying.
Zoe, a joke's a joke.
I wasn't joking, Alec. I'll take the bill.
Zoe, I have a client over there. I can't have him see you buy me a meal.
Would you rather he saw you ripping my arm off?
Zoe.
Give me the bill, please.
Zoe, you are embarrassing both of us.
Oh, dear.
Shall we go Dutch? It's an old Scottish custom. It's called splitting the bill.
Are you satisfied now?
Shall I drive you home now? Or have you got your truck outside? You know, it's just as well you can't drive. You'd have me going home with you looking at your etchings.
You should learn to receive more graciously, Alec. Then I'm going to start taking driving lessons.
Good. You know they cost a fortune.
I've got enough cash, thank you.
You can't afford it. I'll teach you.
No, Alec, I couldn't. With your workload.
So it'll be much cheaper. And let's face it, it's the least I can do after tonight.
Oh, come on, Miss Flood. Where'd you meet him?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You've gone and got yourself a boyfriend. At last.
Gosh, don't move. Do you know, with the sun glinting on you like that, I thought it was Merle Oberon.
Merle Oberon is dead.
Oh. Well, you're even better looking then. Find out anything?
No, she's still clutching her secret to her bosom.
Lucky secret.
Unlike some people, I don't flaunt my liaisons.
I think she's in love.
I hope you don't toy with her affections and then toss her aside like some old boot. I suppose it's better than nothing, innit?
Still no sign of that EEC law book, Mr. Callender.
If it doesn't come soon, we may as well wait for the film to come out. Oh, Miss Flood, would you ever buy a man dinner?
Well, I get my paycheck on Friday. I'd be only too delighted.
No. I mean, as a matter of principle, would you?
Oh, well, I've always felt that it was the man's place to treat the woman. In fact, in my book, the man treats
Your
the
book? What book's that?
Oh, no, I meant to my way of thinking. A man should cosset a woman, send her flowers, shower her with gifts.
Buy her pints of beer?
Pints of beer? Mr. Callender.
Yeah.
Well, it's not my fault we're here. You should have been more specific.
I thought turn left was specific.
It's this car. It's too executive. All these warning lights. I keep expecting it to flash this week's mortgage rate.
I can't believe that you can't drive at 27.
I am 26, 11 months and 18 days. And don't be so disparaging. You can't climb ropes.
They're useful on the A40. Go.
All right.
It's second. No, that's third. Look, it's the one with the 2 on it, darling.
I'm not a complete moron, Alec.
Have you proof?
Anyway, Kevin wouldn't let me drive his car and I couldn't afford my own.
Well, don't worry about that now. Don't forget, keep your hands at 10 to 2.
What?
10 to 2. You got them at 20 past 8. Yeah, that's it. That's better. I told you before I started.
I should have taken notes. Where'd you learn to drive then?
In the army.
Oh, Panzer Division, was it?
You're too near, darling. You're too near. Put your foot on the brake. No, that's the accelerator. That's better. There you are, you see? Nice and easy, darling.
Don't call me darling. There's a left here. Shall I take it?
Unless you have a burning desire to see Oxford.
Live without sarcasm, Alec.